And thank you so much once again for willing to share your experiences with our audience. We have around, around 41,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully, a lot of them are going to see, a lot of them are going to learn from your experiences. So the first question is, can you briefly help us understand your journey on how you have successfully got into this field of data analytics and how was your training journey with us? Yeah, over to you.
Okay, so in starting, it was very difficult because I was just a BTech graduate and I didn't know anything. So later I joined in 360 DigiTMG, then I started attending classes, completing the assignments. Then I started learning one by one. But the most I learned, it's not in project, it's not in colleges, but see, it's not in projects, neither in training. But when it came to practical implementation of projects, that's where I learned a lot. So I did 3 projects in 360 DigiTMG. There I learned a lot of it. And after that, I did some of my personal projects on that based on what I learned in 360 DigiTMG. Then eventually I landed on interviews and one of them got through. And now I'm in logic information systems.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that's so nice and very crisply put it together, right? Saying that all is okay. I got trained on the concepts, assignments, everything is fine. But the real experience came as part of the life projects that you have worked on. Right?
Yes.
So this is one key takeaway for people who are listening. It is extremely important that you work on the real world projects. That will ensure that you cross that finish line.
Mm.
And Sushant, one more question. While I was briefly interacting with you about your company, right, which is predominantly into retail, logic information systems,
Yeah.
told me that you're working on GCP, cloud.
Yeah.
How
Yes.
important is cloud-based knowledge in the current world to get into this field of data analytics?
Okay, so nowadays cloud plays a very important role in data and everything. Because let's take a normal database. Let's take MySQL or any basic database. So if it is a small set of data, small set of computing, it will run, but will face the challenges when we are doing it like we are nowadays we are not working from only office. We'll be working from homes and different locations. And sometimes the company might be in Bangalore and you will be working from Mumbai and somewhere else. But that time accessibility of data, it's the main difficulty. So the cloud provides you that accessibility and also the computing power, and it doesn't depend on your system, but everything goes onto cloud only. So no matter how big the algorithm and how big the program is, everything will go into cloud only, like computing and results and everything. And also the results are much faster compared to our local systems.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Sushant. So, friends, this is one significant change that we also have been observing, right? In majority of the job descriptions, people are expecting one of the cloud platforms, knowledge of one of the cloud platforms, right? So please bear that also in mind. It's very important that we adapt to the changing scenarios, changing world. And the final question is, Sushant, a lot of our students ask this question, and when we say probably they would not buy in with the same amount of intensity as you people who actually practically got jobs say, right? So, can you give us one single? While there might be a lot of suggestions that you want to give to the students who are currently undergoing the training and students have completed the training, but out of all those many suggestions that you might want to give, can you give us one most important suggestion on what does it take? What should our students actually focus upon to get into this field of data analytics?
From my point of view, it's mainly working on data sets and experimenting. The more ideas you get, the more you experiment, you'll think of numerous ways of implementing it. So that's the key point. The more experience you get, like the more you experience on different things like NLP or some other things. Let's go on different topics and different ways to approach a single problem. So you'll know for a one, there will be one solution, but you need to find different types of solutions. So that's where, your application improves.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Very well said, Sushant. So to go from a source to destination, to solve a business problem, to move from business problem to solution, there will be multiple routes. Like even on Google Maps, when you check, you'll have different routes. All Sushant is saying is explore all these routes so that you understand more. Absolutely. When you take different routes from your source to destination, you'll see different shops, different roads, etc. That will give you a lot of experience. And Sushant is saying exactly the same thing. While there are multiple routes to solve your problem, to reach from the problem to solution, try out all of those so that through your experience, learn a lot. And that's going to help you immensely, friends. That's a very valid point told by Sushant. And thank you so much, Sushant, once again for your time. And it's really a pleasure and honor interacting with you.